Imagine this. You've just walked through the door, your cat is waiting for you, and in that moment, more emotions run through their tiny body than most people could ever guess. Cats are often seen as mysterious, even cold, but the truth is that the moment you step home, a storm of feelings takes over your feline friend, and understanding them can completely transform the bond you share. As someone who's lived surrounded by cats and spent years studying their behavior, I can tell you this. Those first seconds after you arrive are not random. They're full of meaning, and your cat is silently asking and answering questions about love, safety, and trust. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 secret emotions your cat feels the moment you come home. Some of them will warm your heart, others may surprise you, and one in particular might change the way you see your cat forever. But before we dive in, I want you to think about this. How many times have you noticed your cat doing something unusual when you walked in and simply dismissed it as coincidence? Stay until the end because you might realize those little behaviors were emotional messages you never understood. And I want to know from you, how does your cat usually react when you get home? Share it in the comments because every story reveals a new piece of the puzzle. Most people think their cat is simply waiting for food or a routine cuddle when they come home, but the truth goes much deeper. Cats, unlike dogs, don't always show their emotions in obvious ways. Yet the second you walk through that door, they're flooded with feelings. And the most surprising part is that these emotions can shape their long-term trust in you. The first secret emotion your cat feels the moment you arrive home is anticipation. Think about it, just like a child who waits at the window for someone they love to come back, your cat recognizes the rhythm of your steps, the sound of your keys, even the way you open the door. It's not random, it's emotional memory at work. Scientific studies on feline behavior reveal that cats create powerful associations between sounds and experiences. That's why your cat can be lying still 1 second and the next sprinting to the door the moment they hear you. Inside, their body releases a mix of adrenaline and curiosity, preparing them for what's about to happen. Now, here's where it gets crucial. If you ignore that moment and rush past them, you unintentionally tell your cat their excitement doesn't matter. But if you take just a few seconds to greet them, lower your hand for them to sniff, or simply make eye contact, you confirm their anticipation with affection. That tiny gesture carries more weight than you imagine. It tells your cat, "You're important to me." And in return, they begin to trust that every time you leave, you will also come back. The second secret emotion your cat feels the moment you step inside is relief. Imagine holding your breath without realizing it, only to finally exhale when the tension breaks. That's what your cat experiences when they see you walk through the door safe and sound. Cats are highly sensitive to absence. They may look calm, but deep down, every time you're gone, a small layer of uncertainty builds up. Research on feline stress shows that even independent cats can experience subtle anxiety when left alone for long hours. Their world is small, and you are the most consistent presence in it. When you return, it's as if a weight they didn't know they were carrying suddenly lifts off. This relief shows up in different ways. Some cats rub their head against your legs as if to reassure themselves that you're real. Others simply sit nearby, watching quietly, as if savoring your presence. For the more anxious ones, the moment you walk in is when their entire body language softens. Tail position lowers, ears relax, eyes blink slowly. Your role in this moment is simple but powerful. A calm voice, a gentle touch, or even just allowing them to stay close without pushing for interaction is enough to transform that relief into emotional safety. For your cat, it's not about the food or the toy that comes next. It's about knowing their world is stable again because you are home. The third secret emotion your cat feels when you arrive home is joy. Picture the way a child lights up when they see their favorite person after a long day. That spark of pure happiness is exactly what many cats experience the second you walk in. Even though they don't wag their tails like dogs, their joy is written in smaller, subtler signs. Science has shown that cats release oxytocin, the so-called love hormone, during moments of reunion with their guardians. This isn't just biology, it's evidence that your presence creates real emotional pleasure for your cat. That's why you might see them rolling onto their back, stretching dramatically, or following you room to room as if they can't get enough of being near you. For your cat, joy is expressed through energy. Some will meow in short, high-pitched tones that sound almost like chatter. Others may run around in bursts, performing what looks like a sudden play routine. This isn't random hyperactivity. It's their way of celebrating that their favorite human has finally returned. The best way to honor this joy is to channel it into interaction. Take a few minutes to play with a toy, toss a ball, or let them chase a string. By doing this, you're not only rewarding their happiness, you're strengthening the emotional bridge between you and them. The fourth secret emotion your cat may feel the moment you come home is insecurity. Think of it like this. Imagine waiting all day for someone, only to wonder in the back of your mind whether they would actually return. For many cats, that worry quietly exists every time the door closes behind you. When you finally walk back in, the relief is real, but it also mixes with insecurity. Cats are creatures of routine and predictability. When their environment changes, or when you leave for longer than usual, they can feel unsettled. Some express this insecurity by hiding when you return, watching from a distance before approaching. Others might cling too much, meowing constantly or following you everywhere, as if they need reassurance that you won't disappear again. Behavioral studies show that this insecurity can build up over time. Cats who often feel uncertain about their guardian's return can develop separation-related stress, which can show up in destructive habits or over-grooming. It isn't disobedience, it's an emotional cry for stability. Your response in this moment can make a world of difference. A soft routine helps, coming in calmly, speaking in a steady tone, and giving them the choice to approach instead of forcing contact. By doing this, you're telling your cat through action that your return is consistent and safe. The fifth and most powerful emotion your cat feels the moment you come home is love. Now, many people still believe cats are too independent to truly feel affection the way dogs do, but that couldn't be further from the truth. When you step through that door, your cat doesn't just see their source of food or routine, they see the center of their world. And in that instant, love is written in their body language. Studies in animal psychology reveal that cats form deep attachment bonds, very similar to those of children with their caregivers. When they greet you with the slow blink, press their head into your hand, or curl up near your feet, it's not habit, it's a declaration of trust and affection. This small gesture is their way of saying, "You are my safe place." Love is also why cats sometimes bring you gifts, whether it's a toy or, for outdoor cats, something less pleasant. It's their instinctive way of caring for you as part of their family. To them, this is love in action. The most important thing you can do in this moment is to reciprocate, not necessarily with big gestures, but with consistency. A few gentle strokes, a calm voice, or simply sitting quietly with them nearby is enough to affirm their bond. When you honor that expression of love, you're not only making your cat feel secure, you're building a relationship that will last a lifetime. Every time you walk through that door, your cat is not just reacting to a routine. They're living through anticipation, relief, joy, insecurity, and above all, love. Each of these emotions built a silent memory that shapes how your cat sees you not just in that moment, but for the rest of their life. So now I want to ask you, which of these emotions have you noticed in your own cat? Do they rush to the door with excitement, or do they wait quietly, showing their trust in calmer ways? Share it in the comments because every story reveals a new piece of the puzzle. If this video helped you see your cat in a new light, don't forget to like it because that simple action helps save more cats by spreading the message to other people. Subscribe so you never miss the next secret that could transform your relationship with your feline friend. And speaking of secrets, there is one behavior that can completely change the way your cat sees you, yet most owners ruin it without realizing. If you want to know what it is, don't miss the next video. I'll see you there.